Okay, so are we live? This is always an awkward part. There it is. Hello YouTube and welcome to the stream as well. Sorry about the late start. It always kills me a little bit because on YouTube I can't play my own metal music. So it's always a little bit awkward. We've been working on the game while you were gone and while I have been gone from YouTube. I'm sorry about that. So let me just go over real quick what we've done. We have done these 3D buildings. I don't know if you guys saw it on YouTube. We created these kind of like station buildings. Then I went ahead and added these tooltips. On the kind of like scene view, you can see them on at all times, but they're gonna be kind of like you put your mouse on top of the sign and then it's gonna show the tooltip. Much similarly inside the houses, there's gonna be these. Hey! We got a big sub from Mr. Ipo. Ipo. Where should this be? Here? Thank you, Ipo. Oh, what this button does again, or what is this button again? Ipo! Thank you for pressing the button for 51 months. That is crazy. That is absolutely nuts. Kiitoksia Ipo. Arvostan mitä kuuluu hyvälle miehelle. Oi. Damn, that's a big sub. Really appreciate it. So yeah, Interdom says that doing fine, I guess. Slowly dying to the heat wave and longing back to home. How's the streamer doing? I think life is good. There's a little bit of a question mark currently about my kind of like unemployment status. So I'm a little bit. I think Vipa was actually like a old streamer friend of mine. He had like a similar thing happening. So that it's kind of like we're doing this streaming thing while we are unemployed. So it's a little bit questionable, you know. Like, does Finnish government think that we are in fact unemployed? And I think I am, and I think I can prove it because like I'm not doing this full time, and I am like willing to accept work. So I'm a little bit like worried now. There was kind of like a hassle that PayPal was like messaging me like, yeah, there's been some money going around like on your PayPal, so we gotta do some ID check with you. And then I was like, okay, what the fuck is this? And it turns out if you have like enough money going to your PayPal, they have to like report it to their like a Finnish government or something. So I'm a little bit like now like I kind of like lost my sleep because of that. But I think it's all right. Just go to work. It's easy. Yeah, exactly. Like that's the thing. Like I would love to just work. I would just love to work in IT and not worry about this shit because it's so freaking like. Yeah, the informed tax office. Yeah, if you get like, I think it's 2.5k in a year to PayPal, they're gonna be like reporting basically. It's just, I don't know, like I'm getting a little bit of money from the streaming and I'm kind of like doing what I want to do. And this might take off, you know, like this might become a business. So I guess like I should probably make it a business then. So I'm gonna be I think this week I'm gonna like consider whether I'll go to the unemployment office and kind of like talk if I should make it like side business or something, because I don't want to get in trouble and they could come after like my unemployment money and whatnot. So that would be the worst shit ever. But yeah, I'm alright. I'm gonna be fine. But it's just annoying, you know, just annoying. I'm getting like a few. I'm literally getting like a few bucks like a day or something, and then Kela and whatever is kind of like cut it out, cut it out. You're doing something productive. No, you're supposed to sit on your ass and not do anything except try to look for a job, and then when you get a job, never contact us again. So I think that's what they want to do, but I don't know. I think this is more productive than sitting on my ass and, you know, I think this is better, but they might disagree. Let's say Alara says that lots of painkillers, so I managed this flu, include some killer headaches. Oh man, that's bad. I hope you feel better real soon. Cosmo says about the laws that you put to play for safe trading and gotta apply the data to my own company and see what kind of changes do I need to do for it to be legal. Then I gotta check out some random company's responsibility report. After that, tell what kind of report I would make for my own company. Oh, that's really important. That's actually good stuff. I'm unemployed for real. Liian vähän rahaa Kelalta. Go to Työkkäris yrittäjyyskurssi. They really can help with getting started. I think I could do that. It's just that I think like doing a business is gonna like it's gonna have its like downsides as well. I'm gonna have to like track everything like really tediously, and I'm going to have to do stuff, maybe pay for some things, and yeah, it's always more work. And at the end of the day, yeah, it has many downsides, and at the end of the day, like I'm not making money. Like it would be no-brainer to do business if I was bringing in, you know, like hundreds or thousands of bucks. But right now, I'm like making silly little money, so it's like, what the hell? There are barely no IT jobs that I'm qualified for, and I have a degree for IT in IT support. Megaburger, have you considered continuing your studies? Intertum says that I'd say better to do it this week already. They might be surprisingly quick with the thing, especially if it involves cutting welfare checks and saving their money. Yeah, I think it might be better if I'm like preemptive about it. Like, I don't know. I did the tax report, kind of like the pre-filled tax report or whatever. I did it yesterday, and I was upright with all the money that I've gotten. It wasn't much, but I was upright about it. So I think I should do the same with the Työkkäri as well. Kind of like go with the you know, like honest pants and be like, yeah, so I don't think this is a business because I'm willing to take jobs and I'm applying for jobs, but I'm not getting any. So what the fuck do I do? I think that's gonna be my stance. Tonska, good day. How's it going? If you make a business, apply for yrittäjyystuki, you get something like $700 a month, and you can also do it work at the same time without losing it. Yeah, I think that would probably make sense. It's just a whole lot of responsibilities, and I don't know. What if I do get a job? It has many downsides, but there are ways to get some help as artists. Don't do your job and get money. Go get another job, you dirty Kelarota. What? You can't pay rent, groceries, etc. with just few years? Yeah, exactly. It's the fucking worst. It is the worst. In the Skogen työkonemieskurssi at its best, we are digging holes in the forest. Put the dwarf song, the digging a hole, put it on. It is crazy how they think people can manage life with a few hundreds when it seems like your whole pay is always gone like poof. Yeah, I'm literally like losing money every month. I knew that my kind of like game industry job was volatile. I knew that it could end any moment. So I was smart and I kind of like saved up. I saved up like, I don't know, like a few thousand euros. But it's kind of like every month it's I'm like a couple $100 on minus or something. So I don't know how long I can keep up with this. Yeah. It's lovely that basically like the Twitch money that I would get, which would probably be enough to kind of like keep me at zero level, so I'm not gaining nor like losing. But I can't do that because if I take the money in, then we're probably gonna lose it all or something. Electro, hey, we're talking about unemployment fund and should I do a business out of this? And I don't know. I think I need to ask the government unemployment office. But yeah, Electro, thank you so much for your assets. We just added them into the game. Well, actually, we didn't. We still need to do the rings. So I'm gonna do that here now. So we're gonna go into equipable rings. Let's just copy one of the amulets. Oh, we're missing shit again. Black amulet. Let's add that. Drop back amulet is there. Then we're missing this one as well. Cyan amulets. There it is. Green amulets. This is the worst thing because if you miss this, nobody's gonna tell you, and things are just gonna come crumbling down. Red amulets. Ow, what was that? Ow, that song hurt my ear. So I need to check everything now. Am I missing everything? Anything else? These are fine. These are fine. These are fine. These are fine. Alright, so it seems that maybe we got lucky. Maybe we got lucky. Alright, so we got everything from here. We got everything here. What about blueprints? Yeah, this seems to be in place as well. Alright, so now we can continue. So let's take like, I don't know, black amulet. Go into rings, copy. This is gonna be item black ring. And let's see what our little note says. Tonska, let's do that. Rings from 800 to 899. Let's go. So black ring. So we have the black ring now. Let's go. This is gonna be the dropped one. So that one. And what was it? 800? Yeah. So this is 800. Its equipped type is ring. Tier 1. I think I'm gonna just give it flat values here. We might change our mind later on, but right now it's gonna be that. All right, I like your guys' way of thinking. I like your way of thinking. Go have a good day. Mental toll with finances with small money is quite tiring. It is. You constantly have to think about money, and it is kind of depressing. I lived many years with like bare minimum money when I was streaming, and yeah, I was so happy when I got into like a stable job. I got a stable paycheck. It was so nice. And then I got unemployed again, and here we are, back at it again. Go have a good day. All right, so how to dig a hole to the forest. All right, Tonska. So this is really important. All right, pay attention. So you have a forest here. This is a Finnish forest, so you have pine trees. All right. So here's a couple of trees here. Beautiful trees. I know. I'm a Bob Ross. And here is some terrain. And what you need to do is, some people might say that you need a spade. You need a spade or something. This is wrong. No spade. No spade. What you have to do, and what you basically have learned from the master of a show, of a piece of entertainment called A Game About Digging a Hole, is that you actually need dynamite. You need dynamite. And they are really cheap. They are $100 in the game, so you can probably afford many, because Tonska is a very, very good doing young man. So you need dynamite. And then you do a little bit of a hole. You can kick it with your boot or something, and then you enter it there, and then you go take cover, and boom, you get a hole. There it is. There it is. Very effective. Requires no stress, no shoveling, no muscle work whatsoever. And this is where it comes. The Vakacha's point as well. So tell a story, how to hide a body in the forest. So the same thing, like no shovel needed, nothing like that. What you need to do is you take your body. So you have your body here. Here's the body. It has X's for eyes, and that means it's dead. You basically put it on the ground. You can put the body there, for example. So the body is gonna be here. And you take 2 dynamites and you put it in his pocket, and then you just watch it happen. It's going to blast into millions of bits and pieces. The rabbits and the bears and the wolves and all of the critters will handle the bits and pieces, and all you're gonna left up is people suspecting that somebody's been digging holes with dynamite. There it is. Clutched it. Easy. All you need is a dynamite and you can get them from any grocery store as far as I know. Yeah. 100 kilograms of TNT. That should do. That should do. Intertum says that in all honesty, unemployment money and toimeentulotuki are such fun subjects to listen to, especially after studying and graduating as Bachelor of Social Services and knowing how the money is calculated, what kind of limits there are to both ways, and how little citizens actually understand and knows about them. Can you tell me something about it then? That would help me. I'm listening. Yeah. All right. So guys, let's work on the game a little bit. How's Electra doing? Thank you for the assets one more time. So we have Black Ring. It's going to be equipment tier 1. It's going to give out flat strength, attack, defense. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Is this the most sophisticated way to handle it? No. But there it is. Maybe we'll add a little bit more defense to these. Let's try that out. So 336, all right? Then we have Green Ring. At some point we gotta come up with cool names for these. Maybe for the release version. Green Ring, dropped Green Ring. Where are you? Dropped Green Ring. There you are. You are 801. You are tier 2. And let's add it like with 1, so it's 448. Then we're gonna go ahead and one more time. Let's not work on this project since it's starting to grow too fast and just go outside to disc golf. Not a bad idea. My brain loves that. Like, I'm starting to see success. I'm starting to see like this could be something. So it's time to pull the handbrake and like self-sabotage. That's what we gotta do. I like your way of thinking. Cyan Ring, how's it going, Dotmany? Good to see you, man. Cyan Ring, where are you? There it is. Cyan Drop Ring, 802, tier 3, 5, 5, 10. And then we have one more. What the heck is this called? Hey, the Finnish folk are gonna tell you all about it. They're gonna tell you all about it. Brace yourself. We can just start a new project. Really good idea. A really good idea as well. Should we do a horror game? I'm kind of like torn between doing a horror game and you know, like everything else as well. I want to do everything. Dropped Red Ring, there it is, 803, is that correct? Yeah, I think 803 is correct. This is tier 4. It's gonna be 6, 6, 12. All right, so that should be basically it for the rings. Then we need the blueprints because right now there's no way of like having them in the game. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I think we could do a little bit of an interesting thing here. Maybe add like the red ring could be against Ayatar, but we can do that later. All right, let's take a look at Intertum says that for example, the most surprising thing that people don't know about toimeentulotuki is the fact that it has minimum amount of X recalculated and adjusted yearly to match the state of economy that must be left for food, etc., non-mandatory stuff after your mandatory bills are paid. Haven't kept up with the amount, but most of the years it's well over $400. All right, so it has kind of like a varying basis or whatever. Just take the vacation to go Lohja. This Thursday, Tonska's Inn, only $59 a night, no breakfast included. That's not too shabby. Like, hotel prices have skyrocketed. You take a plastic plate and try to throw it. Yep. Disc golf is like golf, but with a frisbee. Yeah. But surely if you blow the money on non-mandatory expenses, like streaming services, alcohol, tobacco, Kela is legally allowed to tell you, womp womp, your fault, your problem, it's not Kela's fault. I mean, I get it. I get it. So basically, if you're like, they're kind of like calculating that you should be able to live with this. And if you can't, then it's kind of like on you. Yeah, I get that. I get that, yeah. Like you guys have mölkö, and I love it so much more than petanque. Yeah. Yeah, petanque is, it's actually, in Finnish, it's called petanque. Petanque. You most of the time you get a Finnish word when you do the English word or whatever, and you add I. So petanque, petanque. All right. Let's see, we need new blueprints, so let's go into blueprints. We have the armors and the weapons. Let's see, these are 5.0 something, 5.10, 5.13, so let's take the 5.13, which I think is the last one, and create a new folder. This is gonna be called amulets. So let's do blueprint, black amulet, and we're gonna do the black amulet here. This is gonna be 5.14 as far as I'm concerned. Tier 1. What are gonna be the requirements? Well, that's a good question. I think we're gonna do like black gem. Black gem 1, and then I think we're gonna do... Should we do black ore or should we do blood? I think it makes sense that these wouldn't require the blood. So blood droplet, let's do like 3. And there's not gonna be any tertiary requirements. Item requirement count is gonna be 2. What you get is a black amulet. So that should work. Then we're gonna do another one. This is gonna be called... by the way, guys, if you're wondering like what is the difference between like junior or like a regular dev versus senior, the junior and the regular devs are gonna be the ones doing this kind of stuff. Yeah. So they are the ones kind of like handling these, kind of like this grunt work and kind of like putting things together, like kind of like assembling things. And senior devs and so forth are the ones like doing the new basically new logic and new systems and new kind of like, well, new features, more like in kind of like a broader sense. Blueprint, green amulet. This is gonna be the green amulet. Let's do this one, 5.05.15, tier 2. This is gonna require a green gem, and let's do like one more blood droplet. And this one's gonna require, or it's gonna give the green amulet, obviously. And it requires 2 items. Then let's do cyan amulet. So Unity devs are peasant grunts. I love how Waka just, like, he has his catchphrases. And once you start to enjoy them, you can like really, really enjoy it. Cyan amulet. No, it's not gonna require a cyan amulet. That doesn't make any sense. Cyan gem. There it is. And let's, like, this is gonna require fragments now, I think. So let's do like 3 fragments. And it's gonna give you the cyan amulet. Now, one more amulet before we get to rings. This is the red amulet. It's 5.17. It's the red amulet. Where are you? There it is. 5.17, tier 4. It's gonna require the red gem. Yeah. Let's make it more interesting. It's gonna require 2 of them. And it's gonna require 5 fragments of sample, and it's also going to require red, I don't know, red ore. It's gonna like 10 red ores. Yeah. I'm just coming with the values from the bottom of my ass. Nick Coolio is here. A good day. You mean fixing the stuff that the juniors missed? Yeah, 100%. Yes, that's exactly how the welfare monies are calculated. It's the minimum amount needed to get by, but it includes nothing extra. Yeah, that makes sense though. Yeah. I just got a message that my new SSD has arrived. Let's go! How big of an SSD? Tosca says, the warning, a dangerous gamer has been spotted around the place, asking people to do a queue in Overwatch 2 competitive. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah. Just to be a real moment, I don't think Unity devs are peasants. There is no best engine. Well, that's unsurprising. That's surprising from Vakacha. He normally doesn't go the high road. He normally doubles down. That's usually a response people give, and there comes funny parts wall too. Usually Kela pays less than it should, either by honest mistake or the welfare applicant has made errors while filling the application. Most of the people just agree with the money and let it be, probably spending time online complaining about it, but I would advise to take the other route and make Oikos about the case and argue well in the information section. Oh man, it's like there's nothing like fighting Kela. There's just nothing like it. Alright, I think those are all correct. Next, we're gonna do a new folder. This is gonna be called rings. And let's take the last amulet, which was the red amulet. Use it as a basis. So this is the blueprint black ring. And we're just gonna look for black ring real quick. And it's gonna be 518. It's gonna be tier 1 again. And it's gonna require a black gem. It's gonna require blood. It's gonna require... Let's make it a little bit more difficult to do. It's gonna require one more, so it's gonna require 4. Or should it be that it requires like double the gems? Now let's make it the more bloods, all right? It doesn't require any of the tertiary stuff. And it's gonna give the black ring. Black ring, where are you? Black ring. Black ring, there it is. 2. Copy, paste. Next we have a green ring. This dude needs timeout in the corner. Just trying to make you Unity peasants happy. Should I give Dotmani infinite power so he can time out Vakacha? I need someone to fight the Unreal Bros. The Unreal Bros needs to be, you know, like, handled. So we have green icon. It's gonna be 519. And this is gonna be tier 2. It's gonna require a green gem. And more blood, like 6. And it's gonna give the green ring. Nice. Copy paste. This is blueprint cyan ring. This is gonna be the cyan ring. No. Everyone gets the deal, but it is what it is. I think I'm pretty fast at filling these out, and I do like I only do like a mistake every third of them or something. So yeah, that's not the right one. It's the cyan gem that you should do. So the cyan gem, let's make this a little bit more interesting. So this is gonna require 2 gems and fragments. It's gonna be like 5. Yeah, I'm just coming up with the values. There it is. Now one more. Red ring. One more, guys. Red ring icon 521 tier 4 red gem. You're gonna need 3 of the red gems, because I tell you so. You're gonna need 10 fragments of Sambo, and lastly you're gonna need your mother's soul. I don't know. You're gonna need red ore. I think red ingot would make more sense, to be fair. Yeah. So let's do like 10 ingots. How do you pronounce ingot? Red? What is it? So there it is. Yeah. All right. So I want to switch the one, basically the amulet, I think. So the red, I think this should be red ingot. Yeah, there it is. Better. Now we basically, we've come up with blueprints. Now what I kind of want to do is look over some of the other blueprints as well, because I think they're kind of bad. So let's take a look at the weapons. For example, we have 1 blood droplet for the black sword. What? It should be like black ingot. Let's do like 5. It requires 5. And then it also requires blood. It requires 2 blood. Is that too little? It's too little. Let's do 5. Requires 2. It gives black sword. All right, so that's good. Then we're just gonna like crank up the numbers. So this is the green sword. It's gonna require the green ingot, obviously. It's gonna require, we're gonna increase it by 2. It's gonna be 7, and it's gonna require more blood as well. So this is gonna be like 10 bloods. There it is. Then we have the cyan sword. It's gonna require cyan ingot, and it's gonna be 10. And then it's gonna require fragments, like 5 of them, and that's it. And lastly, we have the red sword. It's gonna require red ingot. It's gonna require like I don't know, 12, 15, and then it's gonna require 15 fragments, and then it's also gonna require what should be the other item that it requires? Red gem. Maybe it should require red gem. Would that make sense? I don't think so necessarily. Or maybe it doesn't require a third one. Maybe it doesn't. Just requires a lot of those. So make it 2. 15 ready. I don't think that's a lot of work. Let's make it 20. All right, so that's it. Now let's take a look at the armors. So first we have black robe. It's gonna require black ingots. I think we had like 5, so let's start with 5 as well. And it's gonna require blood. This is gonna be 5 as well. And 2 requirements, black robe, there it is. Then we have green. This is gonna require green ingots. Let's do like 7. It's gonna require blood. 10. 2. There it is. Next, cyan. It's gonna require ingot. It's changing every try. I think you're right. I think you are absolutely right, my friend. Inzot. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in Inzot. Or like Enjoy, like the new game. So this is gonna be the red one. It's gonna require 20 of them. Fragmented sample, like 15. 2. Alright. I don't know if they are consistent, but it is what it is. So these require the gems. And this one requires the ingots as well. I think we could add a... like a third requirement for this, which would be the cyan ingot, really. Like this. Make it a little bit more interesting. Alright. How about the rings? Did we add a third one? No, we didn't. Let's add. I want these to be fairly difficult to make. Alright. Let's go. Is there anything else? Yeah, we gotta add them to item catalog. Dotmany, can you tell me what is the alternative to having this bloated item catalog? What is the like there's probably another way. So what is it? I've been stunlocked by the chat the past 10 minutes. What happened, Progox? And good day, Progox. Alright, so we have the swords and the robes. So we gotta add the amulets. And we gotta add the rings. So we should basically have all the blueprints now. Next we need to add less blood. Like, I mean that, is there an like, what is the better way of handling the items in the game, if not the item catalog manager? Because we had the same issue with Paradise Tycoon as well, right? Right. All right, I need to add the new items as well. So what we added, it was the gems. So let's take a look at it. So I think we added the rings and the gems. So let's add the rings first. So they are under crafting materials. Yeah, black gem, cyan gem. I think it's the red gem. It's probably gonna be this one, right? Let's see if we got it right. So yeah, with black gem, giant gem, red gem, green gem. Yeah, that seems about right. Then we added the I think we added new rings. So let's take those in as well. So now we should... I think we should be good. We have the amulets, we have the ingots, we have the gems, we have the rings. Yeah, guys, it's time. It is time to test it out. I'm gonna do 2-minute prediction on twitch.tv/ameses. Will the blueprints work? All right, it's gonna be a little bit big, a longer one because I'm gonna grab some coffee, and yeah. You can make a scriptable object that holds the items and just reference that to the manager. Ah, so you're saying like we could have like a master scriptable object that holds everything, but does that make it less like take less memory? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, guys. Remember to predict. What do you think? Will all the crafting blueprints work? Stable job. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. I think I have everything here. Doesn't affect memory since you already have those in the list. Yeah. Is there a memory friendlier solution? All right, I'm gonna grab some coffee. Predict. All right, I'm back. Did somebody put 44k? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I also believe, but damn. So basically, doesn't says that doesn't affect the memory. Making them addressable is one solution. Yeah. So how does that work? Like, all right. So we probably like need to give us like a unique ID to every one of them, and. Like, how does it work? Like, where does it get the data? All right. There is still 38k on doubters. We're getting a juicy prediction. We are getting a juicy prediction. Let me all in for unlikely success. The addressable system handles the IDs and usually it's just the addresses of the file. So you use that to load it into the memory. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see if our game works. Okay, so it seems like the game does work. It does seem like they work. I wonder if I've set like all of the shit into the crafting UI. So I just want to like close everything. Close everything. We have 129 files waiting for commit, so that's good stuff. So let's take a look at the crafting station. So do we have like them sets up? So we have, yeah, so we don't. We don't, so they're not gonna work. But this doesn't count. I still have time. So we only have 2 blueprints. So let me fix that real quick. Let's do a rigged. I know, but I just forgot about this. So we're gonna do. Let's see here. Let's see here. So we have the lists here. They have just aren't. They aren't just set up. So this needs to be the amulet blueprint list, and this got to be the ring one. Is there anything else that has to be done? So we have the update blueprint list. Find item blueprint. Can player craft? So what's up with this? What's up with this? Pencils down, I know. All right, give me just a second. So we have these containers. Are they called anywhere? Are these? Is this getting called somewhere? Yeah, there it is. All right, so they are set. So that should basically be enough. Yeah, so we are finding the correct types, and we are instantiating them to the responsive. Yeah, so this should work. I don't think we've done these though, so this has to be done. All right, so if that is enough, it's gonna calculate like that won't affect the prediction. But if now it doesn't work, then I'm gonna like just give up and give it to the doubters. Rigged. 1 second is done. All right, let's go. Let's go, guys. Wish me luck. Wish me luck, boys. All right. Here we go. Unity gods. Let me have this success with the crafting blueprints. All right, so we have black sword with 5 enots, 5 bloods. I think that's correct. So it looks like... So these are kind of like in wrong order for some reason. But they are correct. You can see the blueprints in the swords. Let's go into armor. We have cyan robe. So these are like wrong ordered as well, but it seems like they are correct. And I can't do anything. Seems fair. Let's take a look at amulets. These are the new ones. Looking good. Looking good. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Fuck yeah. Black ring. Yeah. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. That's absolutely beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. So we don't have the tridents and the pickaxes yet. But would you look at that? It works beautifully. Now we gotta test if we can actually do anything. So let's summon ourselves some crafting materials. I think what we're gonna do is like put everything in bank and just like spam stuff into the bank. So let's just like put everything in here. There it is. Then we're just gonna like cheat. We're gonna cheat our way to glory. cheat our way to glory. So we're gonna spawn 10 raw materials. No, I think we're gonna do like materials. All right. So now we can put everything in. And I'll spawn some more. 10 random materials. 10 random materials. Oh, it was cyan, not cyan. Alright, let's do it like 2 more times. There it is. The bank is looking hot. Alright, so we should be able to do something with this, right? So we have a lot of red gems. I think we can probably do something with these. Let me just take them with me. Let's go have a look. Can we do anything with the red stuff? I think we can probably do something with the red stuff. All right, let's see. No, we can't do any swords, no robes, no amulets, no rings. What? Really? So we're 3. What? Okay, so this isn't working. All right, so there's a bug. There's a bug. We have 3 gems. We have 6 droplets, but we don't have enough ingots. Yeah, I don't have 10 bars. True. Can you even have like that many? Yeah, okay. So you can like that is enough. So if you combine these numbers, it's gonna be 19. So it's gonna be like full inventory except for 1. So we need red bars. Alright, so what about the red amulet? So it requires 2 gems and 10 bars. Okay, so we're back to the drawing board, guys. Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Let's put them all in. We need more red shit. Let's do 10 random materials. 10 materials, gonna put them back in. We got like 2, so we need a couple more. We need a couple more. I think we gotta implement a system where you can like summon whatever you want. Now we have 10, let's go! We have 10, boys! Alright, so I think let's just take like, I don't know, like, let's see. So 10 of these. Then we're gonna do like 6 plots. And then the rest of them are just gonna be like gems, alright? Let's see. Was it intentional for the items to take 1 space each in inventory, but to not combine, like in the bank? It was intended, yes. Alright, let's see. We should be able to craft something now. But it shows that we can't, so it's kinda not working. Yeah, so I think we have these. I think we do have these. It was 3 gems. Yeah, we have 10. We have 4. We have 6 bloods and 10 ingots. All right, so the UI is not updating properly, but let's see if we can still craft it. Come on, Unity gods, give me this. No, it doesn't. It doesn't let me. What about red amulet? No. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, so the prediction, unfortunately, is gonna go to the doubters. God damn it! I hate to admit it. So we had a couple of bugs. First of all, the first, kind of like the minor one was blueprints in wrong order. And then we have another one, which was that the kind of like is craftable calculated wrong. That's pretty much it. All right, thank you for 65k. Oh shit. I would recommend not touching addressables yet, since the item ID references should not affect memory before thousands of items. Also, the graphic elements references are the usual culprits of excessive memory usage. Yeah, we're gonna have to optimize at some point, that's for sure. But I don't think it's very important right now. Okay, so what the fuck happened? What was the problem? So let's go over some of the logic. So we're basically starting here at crafting station. We are setting the blueprints. We're basically going over item catalog and taking all the blueprints. And then this works. We know that this works. The only thing really that didn't work was it didn't order it. So we're finding all equip type weapon. I think we should reorder these. Exactly that many. You don't want to do it. I wonder if we can like order this as we go. I'm gonna ask AI. I still do it. Yeah, it feels good. Like it feels like it's finished. It's clean, you know. Can you add a simple order into these lists? I have an the blueprints have a, what is it, like tier, they have a tier enum that should be used as the parameter for the ordering. If you need, you can change the tier enum into an int by accessing global settings dot I don't know, like change tier into int dictionary. All right, it tickles my brain and butthole. How's going? Good to see you people. All right, so let's take a look at it. So basically it is sorting A and B, global settings, change tier. So we gotta check what the actual shit is. So it's equipment tier into int. Right. And it's not tier. What is it? It's equipment tier. I have no idea if this is gonna work out. I have no idea. Let's change the rest of them. Why are we doing that tier change like that? You know, you can just cast enum to int. What does it change it into if the enum is like tier 1? Does it change it to 1 or 0 or whatever? Like, does it change it to the kind of like the element order or whatever? If it's index 1, then it's 1. Okay, so that's actually kind of useful, yeah. So we don't, yeah, that's kind of obsolete then. That's kind of obsolete. True. All right, let's change it, or like see if the change worked. That's a little messy, I'm not gonna lie. Sort A and B compared to. All right, I would have never come up with that. Never would I have come up with that. Teta says that going okay. Bad sleep last night because of school interview. I might be the master of stressing. Hey, it shows you care. It shows you care, you know. All right, let's see if we're getting the sorting right. So black sort, green sort, signs. Okay, so now it is correct. And it shows that we can, what? Never mind. Black, green, cyan, red. Black, green, cyan, red, yes. Black, green, cyan, red. All right, so the order is correct. Of course, you can specify the int value for the enum, then casting returns that specified value. I think that's better. I thought my way was clever, but that's probably better. Yeah. So what you can do is I think you can do like wherever the equipment tier is kind of like here you can where is the equipment tier? Where is it? So it's not here. Equipment tier. Is it like an old class? Equipment tier. Equipment tier. Where are you? So it's not. Where have I put it? It should be its own class, to be fair. Is there a way to like search for like equipment tier? Equipment tier. Equipment tier. Equipment. CS. Where is it? Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're not optimal. So I'm not finding it. It's probably in. Is it? It's in equipable. It's gotta be in equip. Yeah, there it is. All right. So here, what you can do is you can like assign this to a 0, right? Yeah. So this would be better. Yeah, that would be better. Well, we can. So you probably don't need to do this if it's like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So if you cast this into int, it's just gonna be 0, right? Yeah. All right. So yeah. Okay. So I did it a little bit too complicated way. I thought I was clever. I had this dictionary that's kind of like has a value for whatnot, but yeah. I think this was actually kind of clever. So I have like mining level into cooldowns. So I can like assign what the mining level is of some mineral, and then we can check what the cooldown is here. So you input the level, and it's gonna tell you what the cooldown is. I think this is all right. I suppose you could do it the same way though, that you have kind of like the value for the enum, but yeah. Well, the more you know, the more you know. All right, so this one is done. It's not the best one. That's cool. Then we have is craftable calculated wrong. So something's happening with the when we're checking like can we do it. So we're instantiating them. I think that's probably correct. I'm not gonna look at that. Then we have the material check. It's probably that. Let's be really clever with this and calculate the player's materials and what player can do and what it can't. We're doing it before the blueprints. No, we are actually setting them here, then we're updating. All right, so let's see what the material check does. So we're checking player's inventory. And then we're doing a new list of items. And then we're gonna go over the item list or the inventory list, and we're checking what the item is. If the item type is crafting material. Wait. Is every one of the items required, are they crafting materials? So if we take blueprint, I don't know, like amulet red gem. I think red gem is crafting material. Fragments of sampo is crafting material. Red ingot is crafting material. Yeah. I think they are all crafting materials. Yeah. So this should work. Yeah, that should work. Now we're gonna add them into the list. What the hell is that? Like, what the fuck is that? There was just like a semicolon there. Semicolon in my ass. Now we have material list, and we're gonna like set it there. Okay. So I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. Then we're doing the update, what player can do. We're just updating the blueprint lists. We're going over for example, like weapons and instantiated crafting UI item, and we're gonna search for the list which has the crafting UI item. We're gonna find item blueprint, which is blueprint. So we're finding the kind of like the instantiated UI item. Player can craft, can player craft. So then we're going here. We're checking the blueprint. So the problem is probably here. And I think we're gonna rewrite this because we actually came up with a more sophisticated way of doing this. Did we have like another check here? Selected blueprint item requirement count. I think that might work. Yeah, it's a little bloated. It's a little bloated, but I think we could do that basically. So we're finding all material list. We're checking the material list that we did previously, and we're finding all where the ID matches to the primary material item ID. Yeah. And then we're going over the lists and see if its count is smaller than the amount that we need, and we're gonna return false if we get it. All right. Then I think this could be just like if blueprints item requirement count is let's see what the AI says. So if we only have one, we can return true already. Then if it's 2, we're gonna get the second list, secondary material, okay? And then we're gonna go over to player secondary list and see if it's less, and then we're gonna return false again. And if it's 3, then we're gonna go, so this should be, okay, so it's kind of like doing it again, going over the secondary material. And then it's gonna like check if it's enough, and then last it's gonna do the tertiary amount. I don't think we need this one. I don't think we need this one. Then there's 3 requirements. We're gonna find the tertiary amount item ID, and we're gonna check if it's less. Yeah, I think that should work. Did we change anything significant? I don't think we did, so I'm a little worried that there's something else. There might be something else. So we have the last one where we kind of like check it again. So here we're pressing blueprint item. So here we're using the if item requirement count is 1. We're gonna set these false, so that should be right. And we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna do the if player can craft. So if it's true, we're gonna set them white. So it seems like this is never true. Selected blueprint. Huh. All right. So this is gonna be a little bit of a tougher one, but let's see if we fixed it. This is gonna be a little bit of a tougher one. One second, I'm checking what Kanata told me. All right. Let's see here. Let's see if we fixed anything or if we broke everything. Matcherpy! Heippa day. Hur mår du min bror? Bror, I don't know. Terve veli. Exactly. Mitä kuuluu? I don't know why, but when I'm talking to you, I'm kind of like failing at pronouncing Finnish. I'm forgetting how to talk my language. All right, Matt Chirpy, please bless my project, bless my code. Does the freaking crafting work now? All right. So we can't do that. That's correct. But we should be able to do this. Wait. It requires fragments? Well, that explains... Well, that's not right. Wait, what? So does it require fragments instead of bloods? Is that what it is? 15. So, yeah, so I have a little bit of a problem here. You can't have this many items in the inventory. You can't have that many items in the inventory, so that's probably gonna be a problem. So let's just go ahead and change that. I should have thought about it. Thought about it, really. I'm making you too conscious of your own pronunciation. Yeah, exactly. Like whenever I like say something in Finnish to you, I'm like kind of like thinking about you and how you pronounce it, and then I'm failing at it. Yeah, blood changed to fragments, so I think let's see if it changed for the better. So let's see, we have the rings, for example, and then we're gonna take a look. Yeah, it's supposed to be fragments. So for some reason there was an error, and it's fixed. So you can't do this many, so let's just like nerf this for test purposes at least to like 3, 5, and 5. And we're just gonna like tone down these a little bit. So that's probably fine. 2, 5, 5. I think that's fine as well. Then we have 1 and 4. Yeah, so let's take a look at the amulets. So this is 2, 5, and 10. So technically you could do this, but I'm gonna tone it down. It's gonna be aged red ingots. 1, 3, 5. All right, so these definitely should be doable. Now, why isn't it working? So now let's change our bloods for fragments and see how it is. It's because, you know, I'm sitting here with a notepad studying you. Hey, are you feeling better already? I've been missing your streams. I have been missing your streams. Alright, so I'm just gonna put the bloods away, and I'm gonna take the fragments with me. That should... I think this should be it, guys. I think this should be it. Let's take a look. Come on, let me have this, alright? Yes! Red amulet is white, and the red ring is white. Let's go. So, we don't have a ring, so let's try to craft a red ring. It says that it needs 5 bloods. So it still has a problem. That's not correct. Does it let me craft it? Yeah! There it is. We got a red ring. Fuck yeah. Fuck. Can we equip it? Yeah, we have a red ring, motherfuckers. Awesome. All right. Let's craft something else. So there is still a bug, definitely, but we're making progress. So I think what we need is we can do like a cyan amulet if we take like cyan gems, cyan ingots, and we don't have enough fragments. So that might be a problem. Well, let's have a look. Maybe I remember the ingredients wrong. I'm getting there at least. Not gonna lie, I'm very sick of being sick at this point. I know the feeling. It's just gotta, like, you know, hang in there. You just gotta hang in there. So I might need bloods. For some reason, the second kind of like requirement is fucked. And it shows that I don't have enough of these, which I most definitely have. So there's still something wrong with it. Yeah. Let's take a look at the code. Let's take a look at the code. So I think it's gonna be the can player craft, which is kind of like fucked. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a breakpoint here, and we are gonna go. We're gonna go software engineer in this motherfucker. Yeah, we don't need that. All right. So let's. What? Let me live. All right. Here we go. Here we go. So, primary material list. Let's see if we skip over. So we have. Excuse me. Excuse me. So the blueprint, what we're doing is black sword. All right. And it's looking if we have black ingot. So that's correct. We don't have any of those. So let's just like let this roll. I'm just gonna spam. It's gonna go over everything. We're just gonna like let it go. All right. Did I just stop? Yeah, I just stopped it. I just stopped it, didn't I? Oh fuck! I broke it. Come on! Don't die on me. Oh man. Whatever. So what I wanted to kind of like check is why can't I do cyan robe? Or why can't I do like cyan amulet? That's the kind of like question I have. But the fucking debugger like stopped on me. Is there a specific reason why you're using VS Code instead of VS? We kind of like we thought about this. I had a little bit of chat with people. I ran out of like Rider. So I had Rider like from my workplace. I had a license and I had the AI assistant and I liked it. I think Rider was awesome. But then I ran out of it and I had to make a choice. Is it gonna be VS or VS Code? And there was pros about both of them. There were definitely pros. So VS is kind of like the, I think it's more like the established, kind of like the set given solution of the editor for Unity. And then you have VS Code, which is more light, and you could argue that it's more like it performs better and it might be a little bit more customizable or whatever. So I just wanted to go with VS Code because of that reason. Because it feels to me like Visual Studio is just a little heavy, you know, and it comes with a lot of shit that you don't need. So for that reason, I went with VS Code. One second, I'm writing message to my girlfriend. All right, but yeah, that was kind of like the reason. There's been a few really annoying thing about VS Code. I'm just gonna say there's been a few really annoying things about VS Code, but I have gotten past it, like at least most of them. I don't know. Maybe we'll try VS at some point. What do you think? Have you tried both? Have you tried them both? I wonder. So for some reason, my a debugger broke on me. No, VS is the only IDE I've ever used. Yeah. Using coding, no spaghetti, no fun. Alright, so let's open this. And then we're gonna open this. And now we're gonna open the debugger. Let's see if it's like runs this time. Yeah, so it's just like, okay, so this is gonna go into the where is the VS Code? Like VS Code. We had a notepad at some point. Notepad VS Code. There it is. Is it this one? No, that's not it. File, open recent. Kitting, no, yeah, those are not it. I had a list at some point, I can't remember. But yeah. Hey, Aishiman is back to his original nickname. Let's go. How's it going? Good morning. Good morning. So I'm just gonna like reboot this shit. Just trying to like communicate to. We need something for dinner and we have nothing. The day has finally come. I have changed back my name. Let's go. All right. So what the hell is going on? Can I like? Does this shit work? Does this shit work? Okay, no. Fail to attack debugger to... What is that? What is this? So the debugger is like, yeah, we're not gonna do this. Oh my god, I can't... So this is a big hiccup with to the love of me and VS Code. Alright, so what the fuck is the problem? So it has to... The problem has to be in... It has to be in here. Yeah, it has to be in here because the second material game object is not being set up correctly. So let's see how this works. So we're pressing one of the blueprints. We're going here, we're setting it to that variable. The blueprint icon is set there. All right. Then we are going ahead for the text. It's gonna be the primer amount, blah blah. The first material icon is gonna be that. That should be fine. Then we're like, all right. So is the item requirement count 1? If it is, we're gonna like set these inactive. If it's 2, then we're gonna set the second true and the third one false. Ah, I see it. I see. This is stupid. So we only when the item requirement count is 2, we are setting the 2. Yeah. So this should also be in here. This should also be in here. So that's gonna fix that. But I don't think that is the only problem here. I think there's probably gonna be something else as well. So if player can craft, we're gonna set it to white and set the button to true. If not, we're gonna go false and then we're gonna go like blah blah blah. So we're basically like doing red. Yeah, I think this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. I don't like it. So we have the material check. Can we use it? No. Can we use the can player craft? What if we do this? What if we do this? What if we do this and instead of this, we're gonna do this. Boom. Do we have enough of curlies? So that's not needed. What is this? Else. Wait, what? What did I do? So else, blah blah blah. This after the false. Where is this? So this is the, it goes there. So it should supposed to be this. And okay, so this is the code. So I think what we can do is kind of like move this over like this. Now what the hell is this? Okay, so this goes to that. All right. Blueprint. So this needs to be the selected blueprint. Let's change these, and instead of returning false, we gotta return something else, but let's do one thing at a time. Alright. Laraski says the making food is never ending task with the family. I hate it. Yeah, it is really a recurring problem. Okay, so now we can basically be like, okay, so this means that we don't even have the first shit. So this should be like the primary what? Yeah, so this is gonna be the primary material requirement. Color is gonna be red, and else it's gonna be white. So that should basically be it. Then we can probably get rid of this. Then we're gonna be like, if the requirement count is 2, and then this is gonna be like the secondary item requirement text color is gonna be red, else it's gonna be white. I don't know if we need to set it. I think they are set to white by default. But let's do that. And then if this is 3, then we are gonna do this again. And lastly, we are gonna do it for the tertiary. Layer tertiary material list. Wait, what? So we're gonna do this material amount. Tertiary. Player tertiary material list. No. Doesn't it know what I want? Yeah, there it is. Alright, so this is very messy in my eye. Like, I am just like puking when I'm looking at this. I am puking when I'm looking at this. Alright, so we're going here. We're setting all of them to white. And if not, then we gotta make them all, well, I think we're gonna go like one at a time, so I think that's correct. So we're checking the player material, the primary list, and if it's less than what we need, then it's red. Yeah. I'm just gonna try to spar the Copilot to make this more readable. Can you make this more readable and less repetitive? Thank you. Thank you. Right, so it created a bunch of new methods. Namespace material requirement could not be found. So what if we keep this? Can it convert from item requirement to material requirement? So if we change this to item requirement, is that gonna be fine? Can convert from item requirement to material requirement. What? So where is it? Here, alright. Item requirements, alright, so is that fine? Wow, so I have no idea what happened. Is it gonna work? Very unlikely. Very unlikely indeed. Should have left the play state. Very unlikely, but we'll see. We will see. It has become bloated as fuck. At least it's more broken down to methods. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. This wasn't supposed to take so long. So we have shit. So how's the shit? How's the shit? All right, so for example, this requires 10 bars. Let's see about these. Oh, they look correct. Hey, that looks correct, people. So we have the gem and we have the bars. We don't have 3 fragments. All right, fair enough. And same thing here. We have the gems. We have the bars, but we don't have the fragments. So let's cheat a little. Let's cheat a little. Try to craft ourselves some new gear. So I'm just gonna put everything here. I'm gonna go into focused mode. And let's spam ourselves some materials. Like so, and put them in the bank. More. Nice. Bank and the inventory is working beautifully. Alright, so what do we have? 17 ingots now, 20 gems, 8 fragments. So we're a little unlucky with the fragments currently. Now we got 3, so that should be enough. Now, let's go have a look what we can do. Let's go have a look at what we can do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my fragments, take my bars, take my gems. I think that's gonna be enough. Let's see what we can do. So I'm looking for, obviously, a red rope. Let's see if we can do a red rope now. No. 5th! That's... You can't... Oh my god. Oh my god. So we could do red ring again. So there's no way you can do that. Like, that's just like impossible. 35, like there's like 20 is the max you can have in your inventory. Like, how brain dead am I? Okay, so what do you need for the amulet? 258, so it's 8 bars. How many we have? We have 7. God damn it. All right, so let's take 1 bar. Now we should be able to do the amulet. We're getting the gear. Slow and steady. There it is. There it is. Let's see if it reduces the correct amount. So we should be getting rid of all the ingots. We should be left with 2 gems and like 3 fragments. 3 fragments, 2 gems, and the red amulet. I think that's correct. Boom! We have the best amulet now. Now let's take a look at the, if we can do like cyan. Let's take a look at if we can do like a cyan robe. So I think it requires the ingots and probably fragments. I don't know if it requires anything else. Yeah, that was a PogChamp moment. We're getting there. We are getting there. All right, can we do a cyan robe? No. This can't be done either. This is too much. This is too much. So let's fix those. Let's fix those real quick. So the blueprints are garbage. Armors. So this is like 7 and 10. Let's lower these. Can 2 players attack the same player? No. Let's reduce like everything a little bit. So 5 and 7, 5 and 5. So let's make this like 10 and 10 and 10 and 10, 10 and 5, 10 and 5. All right, so that's more like it. Why no gangbang? I'm just gonna reduce all of them. They're all gonna be 5 and 5, except for the last ones. All right, then the weapons. Let's make them the similar. So 5 5, 10 5. Let's make this 5 5 and 10 5. All right. Now these should be doable. They should be doable now. We go again. Yeah, the game is more about dueling. It's a little bit more about like honest dueling, and yeah, there's gonna be kind of like these group acts as well. But I'm gonna do my best to kind of like protect players from third party, so you can't like immediately jump into a fight if somebody's kind of like, you know, died or whatever. So we got some. Let's go. I think we should be able to craft ourselves something now. Let's go bank first. Let's go bank first. So let's put the cyan in. Let's put everything in. So we have 4 of these. We have 4 of these. Let's try to get ourselves some more fragments. We are really lacking on the fragment department. Okay, so we got 1. So it's just like, I think I needed like a special method to kind of like summon what I want. This is really this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. One? Like how unlucky am I? How freaking unlucky can you be? I got 1 again. Whatever. I think this should be like enough, right? This should be enough. So let's go. I take it your item. Yeah, of course. Of course they have IDs. All right. So I think we can do a red sword with this. So we're gonna have 10 of these, and I think it's 5 of these, if I remember my recipe correct. So let's see if we can do the best sword in the game currently. Okay, so we have something on the ground there. What the hell? So we can do a red sword. Let's see how it is. Boom. It takes everything, and there it is. Yeah. So we just had stuff lying around there for some reason. Now, let's do the armor, and then we're gonna be Gucci. So let's do a cyan armor. I think we need 10 and 5. So why not make command that spawn items based on ID? Yeah, we can do that. We could do that. I think it could like even work with the chat. Let's do cyan robe. Boom. Yeah. All right. So now we have a really good gear. This is probably the best gear we've ever had. So we have the best sword. We have the best amulet and best ring, and second best armor. So let's have a look at how the mobs die. So 7, 2. All right. So the loot is dropping way off the ground. Too far away, too far away. Let's try to catch that motherfucker. All right. All right. There is still one more kind of like tier of left. One more tier left, which we gotta implement. So there's gonna be a tier 6 weapon. This is a little broken, so we gotta do something about this. This is a little broken. So when the players can't like go to the place they were supposed to, they started wandering around. They start wandering around. So I wonder what my stats are. It's surprisingly rare to hit like one hit this, which I think it should be a little bit. Maybe it should be a little bit more common. Should be a little bit more common. Okay, so 9 is the highest number we've seen. Dragons, give me there, damn right. They're supposed to drop something else than the ores, so that's kind of weird. They are supposed to drop like, I think they're supposed to drop like food as well. So where's the food? 8. I'm only getting like boots and whatnot. We're getting a lot of black ores. 2 boots and black ores. That's all I've gotten, which makes me wonder if the loot is right. Could you make a special rule for that tier when hit is 8 or more it dies, so there would be no need to adjust the HP? Huh, interesting. Another black ore. Okay, let's put the ores in the bank. Let's delete these guys, alright? I think these guys are supposed to drop food and we still haven't... Oh, there it is! Perch! So I think the food is way too rare, so we could definitely tune that up. Food is way too rare. Alright, so now we got in 2 perches. Alright, I'm gonna go farm the... Okay, so now we got 3. Alright, so it's just... Sometimes it be bad luck. So let's take a look at the cyan mobs. How are they? This is a little bit of a problem with the animator as well, is that it only takes the value from the initial press. So if you can like put your agent to move like really far away, it doesn't update it based on where it's going, but it's actually like updating where the position is. So I think that could be handled a little bit differently. 9, so that was a new record, I believe. 7. Awesome, awesome. Oh, there's a cyan ore. Someone who uses blueprints have had to learn cheat ways to make something happen. Here the attacks are a little decent. Oh, there's a anglerfish. So use one of the perches. 9. So it's obviously like you gotta think about this the way that we basically have the second best weapon in the game, and we're talking about possible 3 hitting players. So if you hit like 777, you're gonna 3 hit a 20 HP target, and all the players currently have 20 HP. So yeah, we gotta like balance it out so that it's not super common, even with the almost top gear to 3 hit someone. So there's gotta be a little bit of that, you know, back and forth. There's gotta be a little bit of back and forth. So we hit a 9. It's a common way to make the player feel more amazing to add hidden logic like magical creature drop chances per situation. Yeah, I think in some cases that's true. In multiplayer games, you gotta be a little bit careful because it can feel pretty crap as well if you get magical credit. If you get RNG'd, you know. Oh, I love how the red ring looks. It's badass. Yeah, I think with PvE it's completely fine. I think this gear feels pretty good against these mobs. I do think this is actually quite enjoyable. I think this is quite enjoyable, yeah. You're getting quite a bit of the ores, and you're not getting like any of the fragments, which means that there's probably something wrong with the dropping. These guys are supposed to be one of the major places to get the fragments, right? Or is it the Kokko? 8. Maybe it's the Kokko bird, but currently we're not getting any. Currently we're not getting any. I'll catch you. 9. I don't think we've seen a 10 yet. So is it impossible to hit a 10 with this weapon against these guys? I guess so. 9 is pretty good. I think these guys have over 20 defense. All right. All right, that's pretty cool. I think this is fairly close to what I want it to be. There's still gonna be one tier of defense and weapon. It's gonna be the best stuff in the game. I don't think this like tier 5 weapon feels absolutely too OP. Which is kind of like the point. You should feel like it's stronger than the others, but you shouldn't feel like it's absolutely, you know, like super overpowered. The anglerfish are a little bit small. Yeah, it's just the fact that there's no fragments, which is kind of bumming me out. All right. I am pretty happy. Ooh, we got a science sword randomly. Science sword randomly, yeah. I think we need to take a look at the salvaging. Another science sword, what the fuck? What the fuck? I think it has like a 1% chance and we just got 2 in a row. Like, oh my god. Alright, let's see if the salvaging works. It should give us some stuff. Let's eat one of these. So in that, I don't know, I think we farmed like 15 minutes. We got 4, 7, 10 cyan ores. And we've got quite a bit of fish, 2 cyan swords, so that's really lucky. Let's see if the salvaging works. See if this works. So that's obviously not up to date, but if we put this over here, yeah, so it gives 5 bloods and 2 let's see what it actually gives. Yeah, it gives the correct stuff, so it gives you 4 ingots. That's it though. Like it should give something else as well. Now we get only one. Like what was that? No, it's actually on the ground. Oh, the fragments are on the ground as well. Okay, let's go smelt and pick up our stuff. So the salvaging is a little off. Let's see the smelter. If I put in these, we should see... Yeah, we can create more bars. I think we might add kind of like a previous tier material requirement to kind of like make stay so that the stuff, like the lower tiered stuff, stays relevant. I think that's probably what we should do, because right now it already feels like when I'm at this point of the game, I'm not probably going to need like any of these like previous materials. So I think we could like keep it interesting with so you need bloods, and blood can be gotten from the first mobs. You're gonna need fragments, which can be gotten from the cocoa birds, and then when you're crafting like tiered item, maybe you'll need like the previous tier weapon or something like that. I think that could be interesting. All right, so yeah, cool stuff. Definitely improvements are being made. It needs quite a bit of tweaking though, so that we get it right. Okay, so let's fix the salvaging station in a bit. I'm just gonna like push everything now. There's a lot of changes, so brought in ring assets, made ring items, gems, and what else did we do? New blueprints for them. Crafting now works better with a major refactor. What else? Is there anything else? Changed a lot of the crafting material requirement values. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So there's a couple of things I want to fix. First of them was the salvage station was completely off. And then we still can't craft tridents and pickaxes. So we should take a look at that. Wow, this is the longest this has ever taken. This is by far the longest this has ever taken. There it is. All right, there we go. All right, so let's take a look at let's do the blueprints. So first of all, we should have tridents, blueprints. So let's take like, go in here, do a new folder. This is gonna be tridents, and I'm just gonna take the last one, which I think was rings. 521. I think that's the last ID we had for the blueprints. So this is gonna be blueprint black trident. Let's do black trident. It's gonna be 522 tier 1. It's gonna require a black ingot. I think it's gonna be real simple, like it's gonna be 2 of them and 1 blood, something like that. Like make it like super simple. These aren't supposed to be difficult, and it gives the black trident. It requires 2 items, that's it. Then we're gonna do next one. This is gonna be the green trident. This is the grunt work. This is the grunt work, ladies and gentlemen. Tier 2. Green ingot. Let's make it 2 as well. Oh, maybe we'll add it like one, so it doesn't like, so it's a little bit more difficult. But I don't want to make it. I don't want to make it too hard. Yeah. Green trident. That's it. Maybe this could be even more simple, like 1 and 1. Let's make it 1 and 1. Then this is like 2 and 2. Then we're gonna do cyan trident. This is gonna be the cyan trident. 524. Tier 3. Cyan ingot. 3, and this is gonna require 1 fragment. 1 fragment. Cyan trident. There it is. There's a typo in that. Cyan trident icon. And lastly, we're gonna do this one. So we did the cyan one, and we're gonna do one more, which is the red trident. So we have the red trident lastly. Let's do that. There it is. 525, tier 4. This is... Let's make this a little bit more... Wait. So, if this requires red stuff, how do you get the red stuff? Who drops it? Who drops it? Like, that's the... I think we have to have like a small chance. Well, I suppose maybe it's gonna be like you gotta kill Ayatar or something to get it. So red ingot. Let's make it pretty simple. You're gonna like need two of them, 5 fragments, and you're gonna get red trident with that. And then we're gonna do the one more folder, and this is gonna be the pickaxes. Blueprint, black pickaxe. This is I think this is like a surprisingly tedious job. Surprisingly tedious job to kind of like work towards this, or like work through this. So this is gonna require Palaki. I'm gonna make this simple as well, so you can do it like really easily. You're only gonna need like 1 ingot and 1 blood droplet, and you're gonna get the black pickaxe with that. Then it's gonna be the green one again. And it's gonna be the green pickaxe. 527, tier 2. Green. It's gonna be 2 and 2. And a green pickaxe. There it is. Blueprint, Zion, pickaxe. Where are you? There you are. I think it's 528 already. Tier 3. Cyan. 2 is gonna be fine. This is gonna be fragment. 2 of them, that's fine. And it's gonna give you the cyan pickaxe. Alright, one more. Let's go. We're gonna be done with the freaking blueprints. Blueprint red pickaxe. And red pickaxe. $5.29. Tier 4. Red ingot. 2 and 2. It's probably fine. Let's make it like... well, this is gonna be a little bit difficult now, isn't it? Let's make it 1. Let's make it 1, really. 1 and 4 or something. And it gives you the red pickaxe. There it is. Okay, so now we have the pickaxes. We gotta put them into the item catalog. So let's lock this and put the bad boys in. These are those, and then we're gonna do the same for the tridents. There they are. Tridents and pickaxes. Let's see if they are in the game. Let's see if they are in the game, boys. Alright. We should be seeing the tridents now here. Boom. Yes! Black tridents, black pickaxes. For some reason we can do everything, so they are definitely not correct. I don't think we are instantiating them right. They kind of like the icons look right, and the material requirements, they're just like not being calculated right. So what's up with that? What is up with that? So can player craft? Update what player can do, so that's probably it. Are we set upping them though? So we are doing amulets, tridents, yeah, so these are correct. And these are correct as well. So it's just the update what's not working. So this is supposed to, yeah. So we need 2 more of these. And these are gonna be the trident blueprint list. And this is gonna be the pickaxe blueprint list. Is that enough though? Is that gonna fix it? We'll see. We will see. We will see. Let's see, guys. So this is basically gonna be majority, like vast majority of all the blueprints in the game. If these work. Let's have a look. Let's have a look now. Boom. Black trident, yes, 111, so we don't have any of them. And lastly, yes, so they are correct. They are correct. Now, can they be crafted? Let's try it out. So we need fragment and red ingots, for example. So we need fragments, let's do 4. And apparently we don't have any of the fucks, so let's do cyan instead. I think 5 should be enough. Let's see how it is. Can we do cyan pickaxe? We can! There it is. When we have 1. We can even do another one. Boom. Yes. Yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. So we have pickaxes now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So let's push that change. Created blueprints for tridents and pickaxes, and they seem to work. Awesome, awesome. Niculio! Should we check how many wish lists we have, guys? Oi, Laretsky, that's awesome. Oh, that's cute. Oh my god, that's cute. Big shout out to Laretsky's home office. That is awesome. I'm gonna give it an awe and I'm gonna give it a pepper love. That is awesome. All right. So that should work now. What else? What else? Okay, so the salvage station was completely broken. So what's up with the salvage station? We gotta check the game UI, salvage station UI. Let's just go inside here, go to the... let's take this one away, set that one there. All right, so what's up with you? So we can already see what's happening. It's basically the fact that... so these are kind of like preset, right? Cute, but I hate the cat fur on my work. Yeah. Oh. There's another cat. I love the cat pictures. Let's go. I'm kind of like thinking, should we kind of like recreate this a little bit? I think we should give it a little bit of a rework. I think we should give it a little bit of a rework. It looks a little off. I don't like the alpha setting. I think we should get rid of that as well. It's gonna take a little bit of time to rework though. Should we do it now? Maybe not. So we have these. So where are the... So it's just the inventory slots. Background. Weights. Okay, yeah, so this is it, yeah. Okay, so these are these like hard sets? I think they are. So I think what we gotta change this. So let's make this, I don't know, like black. Like by default, it's gonna be like black ingot, and maybe this other guy could be like. Maybe this other guy could be like. What is something common? What is something common? Let's do like blood on this one or something. All right, so now we have kind of like those by default. We have those by default now. We need to change it so that it changes what they are. So, okay, so they are actually like sets here. Let's do like black ingot here. And this is gonna be like the blood. Alright. Sword, alright, that's probably fine. Okay, let's make it so that it's hidden. And then let's take a look at the code. Oh my god! Oh my god! Renards! I love his work. I have been lurking and I've been trying to like grasp just like 5% of the talent and the skill he has for the freaking pixel art. Like, oh my god. Let's go! Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. It's the least we can do. Guys, my beautiful people here. Go check out Renard. Let's go. Did I type it right? Just trying to like say R-I-Y. I think that's correct. Let's see here. Yeah, I got it right. Let's go. Welcome everyone. My name is Ame and I am creating a multiplayer game. It's a multiplayer RPG similar to Runescape, but not so MMO. Not so much MMO. So let me just show you what it's all about, all right? Let me show you what it's all about. This is it, boys. This is it. And welcome everyone. I'm gonna rename myself. I'm gonna be Reen Fanboy. All right. This is my new nickname. I hope you guys like it. Hey, I've also got a wishlist link for anyone waiting. Hey, let's go. Have I wishlisted? Have I I think I have, but my memory is so horrible. Like I gotta check it out. I have wishlisted it. Please do help a fellow gentleman game dev out wishlist the game. It's a beautiful, beautiful game. His art is like top notch. Like I think it's one of the best pixel art I've ever seen. It's about protecting this majestic tree and the forest. And yeah, there's a lot of like cool arts and assets in this. Trailer coming soon. Let's go. Yeah, I think my game is starting to look pretty charming as well. We got this 2D character running like Jack Sparrows or something. And I just created this kind of like first version, maybe it's the second version of the town square. So we got like these 3 stations. We got the blacksmith, we got salvage station, and we got bank. And yeah, there's some NPCs roaming around to kind of like give you the idea how the game's gonna work out. This is going to be crowded with a lot of players, am I right? there's gonna be millions and millions of people here. But yeah, so this game is heavily inspired by one of my all-time favorites, which is RuneScape Classic. We're talking about the original one, not the second one, even though the second one is probably more popular, and you know how it is. But yeah, so it's gonna be RPG. The theme is inspired from Finnish folklore. I don't know if there's any Finnish people out there, but we have this epic book called Kalevala. It has like all these old gods and whatnot. And Tuonela, which is in the name, is Finnish hell. So that's pretty much it. You can wishlist my game as well if you guys are interested to help me out. Here it is. It's a little bit of outdated. I'm gonna give it a facelift for the beta. The game's kind of like, it's gonna combine PvE and PvP. It's multiplayer, like I said, and it has like this chill point and click gameplay. And yeah, that's it. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Elesar, where are you from, my friend? Not hell, place where all the dead go, more like purgatory. Yeah, so purgatory, I think is actually more accurate. Yeah, I think it's actually more accurate. Oh, cool, thank you so much. How did the stream go, my friend? I've been lurking on your streams like a lot, like a lot. Like if you're live, you're like one of the top streams I go to. It just has that, you know, like the chill vibe. Maybe it's the haircuts, I don't know, but there's something, you know, like there's something there. But how are you guys? How's the life? How's everything? I hope you guys are having a good week. My family just came home, so there's gonna be some distractions. I'm gonna try to work for at least 1 more hour. Well, I think it's gonna be like maximum of 1 more hour because my girlfriend's gonna need some time to study, I think. Wishlisted, hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hey, Re, did I by the way pronounce that correct? Is it like Re, or is there some more nuance to it? But there's one thing I want to show you. There is absolutely one thing I want to show you. Re-yin is perfect. All right, I'm gonna really try to nail that. My Finnish tongue is a little stiff. It's a little harsh. So I'm gonna do my best. All right. Thank you, Nikuli. I really appreciate that. You're a legend. All right. So there's one thing I want to show you because I have an artist friend which has been working on some of the assets. For example, this main character. And he's also doing the NPCs and the bosses. So I present you the final boss of the beta version of the game, Louhi. She is this badass woman, just like stomping here at her own little island. And I think she is absolutely stunning. And yeah, we worked a little bit on her, but there's more to be done. Right now she doesn't attack you, but if you go to challenge her, she is going to kick your ass, most likely. She's gonna kick your ass, and she chases you down, which I think is really cool. So that's a little piece of custom code we added. So she's gonna chase you down. All right, let's see if we can heal ourselves. All right, there it is. I am coming for you. Nice, lovely design. Yeah, she's original work. I love how she looks, and I really think my artist did a perfect job at it. Let's go. We have another cool boss in the game. I'm just gonna like run away from her now. Thick Glow, he reigns supreme. Yeah, we're gonna add some special attacks for her later on. Right now, I'm just like happy she feels alive and kind of like interesting. I think we're gonna give her some magic. Maybe you need to dodge some AoE attacks or something. Yeah, the flourish at the base of the dress is dope. Yeah, I really like how the 2D characters kind of, I think they have a lot of charm. It's kind of like I'm rebelling against the modern gaming meta, which is, you know, like realistic graphics. Moi! Wow, onko sulla suklaamuna? Wow, let's see. Ei muuta kuin naatiskele. niin. Me too, yeah, I can see it from your game, like pixel art. I think pixel art has a lot of charisma, especially like your kind of like a little bit of, you know, like more detailed pixel art. I don't know how many bits or like pixels you have per asset, but it's definitely more than, you know, like a 8 bits, you know, pixels. Hey, remember the dad tax? I would, but I'm allergic to milk, dairy, and stuff like that. And he had some, you know, milk chocolate. So I'd rather not. 480 by 270 canvas. That doesn't sound too much. That doesn't sound... What is like 8-bit canvas? Like I've never like thought about it. So I'm kind of like wondering what is that? So yeah, this is gonna be the wilderness. So for those who know about RuneScape, so this is gonna be the wilderness area. So this is gonna be PvP only. So basically you can find other players here. We can grab some berries here along the way to kind of like give us some food. But at the end of this place roams another boss. She's gonna be a little bit easier. But she looks more badass or like more evil. She is Ayatar, which is kind of like this old Finnish mischievous forest god. But in my version, she has been defeated and she's kind of like the dead version. So there she is. She's more like this death metal kind of like a badass vibe. And I think she's a little off, like I think we broke her animations. So it's not perfect. We definitely need to give her some love. But yeah, she's gonna be here, and she's gonna be part of kind of like the more risky farming in this game. I think she's actually floating. Is she floating? I think she's floating. Let's have a look at the Ayatar. So where are you? Yeah, she's definitely floating. So we gotta fix that at some point. 8-bit is more like more about the colors, I think. Like my game is mainly 1-bit black and white. Nest says 256 by 240. So it is less. Definitely, it's a lot less for 8 bits. But I also work on smaller canvas, 320 by 180. Where do you come up with the numbers? Like, I think 256 makes sense. You know, it's part of the, you know, like 2 multiplications or whatever. But where do you come up with your numbers? But yeah, it's a color thing mostly. Okay, the more you know. Usually have a tile size 16 times 16, 32 times 32, which kind of tells you how detailed it is. But not every pixel art game uses tiles. 420 by 270 scales up to 1920 by 1080. That's why I picked it. Right. That's actually really important, so that you don't get any weird scaling issues. Yeah. Matchup does 320 times 180. Does it scale with full HD? Because I still assume like in 2025 full HD is the kind of like the way to go. At least I have full HD monitor. I would love to update to something like 27-inch 1440p, but man, I'm broke. I am broke. Matt says that, yeah, same. It's about scaling. 320 by 180 scales perfectly to 1280, 720, and 1920, 1080. All right. You don't super ultra wide 4K, peasant. Yeah, there's the Unreal guy. Unreal guy has joined the chat. All right, so I am happy about basically where we are right now. The game right now is closing in on beta. So if everything goes right, we're gonna release the beta in 2 weeks. So yeah, it's actually like 2 weeks and 1 day. So if everything goes right, we're gonna be done in 2 weeks. We're gonna open the servers, and I'm gonna try to like have the game playable in Steam as this kind of like play demo kind of thing. But I need to look into that, and it's probably gonna take some time to kind of like get the, you know, like the Steam cogs rolling. So I won't promise the Steam thing for the 30th of April, but I think we're gonna be pretty close to that. So really can't wait for that. There is still a lot to be done though. So the salvage station, I'm really not happy with. So let's take a look at like how does this shit work. This is one of those things that when you look at your own, like old code, and you're like, oh my god, this is. It's like, you know, do you guys know the Scooby-Doo meme? This is kind of like who coded this shit? Who coded this shit? And then it's yourself. Like, this is the correct one. Saako yske? Mä voin ottaa toisen. Tässä toi. Lähetään. Saat sitä. Kiitos. I got an egg. On tyhjä. It's empty. Kiitos. Hey, thanks for the follow, Rian. I learned a lot in your stream. Your game looks sick. Yeah. How's the game, by the way, progressing? What's the plan? When does it come out? So yeah, this is definitely the meme. Oh. Tää on joku ryhmähaukoira. This is what came out of the surprise egg or whatever. I think it's from the Paw Patrol, which we don't let our kid watch. Our kid's only 2.5, and I think Paw Patrol is such a you know, like high Paw Patrol. Yeah, this one, ryhmähau in Finnish. I think it's such a, you know, like high intensity. It's just like too fast. It seems to be like drugs for like small children. So we haven't allowed our kid to watch this. Let's see here. I'm not gonna lie, scaling is always one of the most difficult things about pixel art, in my opinion. Also, why I chose to go with illustrations for my capsule art. Good call, says Laretsky. Have you let your kids watch Paw Patrol? Okay, let's focus, guys. Every time I get rated, I'm like, it's really hard to like just focus. Just focus. That's one thing I admire about Rian as well, is that I think he's like super calm and collected. He doesn't. I think he doesn't read chat that much, and here I am like constantly like just all the time like just looking at the chat. I'm planning on joining the next fest on June the 9th, so demo out soon. Cool stuff. I really want to try it out. All right, cool stuff. Go wish list. Go give them some love. We gotta help a fellow content creator and game dev out. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So we're showing the salvage station, and we're doing that. Then we are setting the. Okay, so this is what. Okay. So, all right. Okay, so I think we should change this. So let's change this to something like first default sprite or something like that, and then this is gonna be called second default sprite. Did it change it? Yeah, it did. Good stuff. These are gonna be 0 0. That's fine. Salvage item image sprite. Yeah, I think that's fine as well. Then we're gonna open inventory. Update salvage UI. What kind of monsters you're not letting child watch Paw Patrol? hey, it's too fast. It's too fast. Even Bluey is a little bit too fast, but I love Bluey, and my kid watches this all the time. But yeah, I actually saw kind of like a hack for parenting is that you should put like all your kids shows at 0.75 speed to kind of like make it more calm and collected or whatever. And I think that's actually a good trick. Reen says that no, I get wrapped up in chat too. Why not? It's fun connecting with the peeps. Yeah, it is definitely making everything more entertaining. I actually when I started streaming, I kind of like burned out from gaming. Like I used to just play games, you know, competitive and multiplayer games, and stream, and it's so freaking addicting to kind of get like that extra level of everything really when you're streaming. Like there's people talking to you, and then there's like alerts happening, and there's like the streaming persona you gotta keep up. So I think it's just, I've always said that it's kind of like gameplay plus when you're streaming, and afterwards, like it's kind of like killed like regular gaming for me in a sense. Like you're not getting the same dopamine, I suppose, when you're just playing the games. I think it's better for me now because I'm not playing on streams anymore. But yeah, I used to be pretty burnt out from just like games in general on my own time. If that makes any sense. Oldest was 2.5 first time when she drank some juice or ate more sugar. Siblings were much younger. When you have several kids, you keep all your rules and stuff with first one, and after you just give up because youngers have example. True. Oh my god, that's another. Hello, welcome. It is the one and only Hoenak. How's it going, Nakki? Tervetuloa kaikille Nakin kauniille katsojille. Let's give a shout out to a dear friend of mine, an old streamer friend of mine, Hoenak. Please go give her some love. How's it going? Mitä kuuluu? Morjesta. She's a fellow Finn. We've known for years and years, and I think she's a pretty versatile streamer these days. What did you guys do? I know she used to love Valorant, but I don't think that's a thing anymore. What do you guys do at your place? Nice to see you guys. I have grown old, and we do game development now. When you can't keep up with the kids, you gotta make up your own game or something like that. Reen says that I hear that. I'm gonna retire and get some rest. Thanks for being gracious host. Looking forward to seeing your game evolve. Hey, thank you so much, Reen. You are the best. Take care, man. Take care. And I hope to see your game progress as well. Lara says that older kids shows are paced more slower. My son watched all Nokka Pokka episodes from Disney Plus, and damn, they felt like an hour of each, even though they were 23 minutes. Same as Paw Patrol episodes, and it was all because of pacing. Yeah. It is true. Like we've been really mindful about the shows we let our kid watch, and I think it has paid off. Yeah, we really care what he's watching. Like none of that like cocoa melon shit, which is like drugs for the like young brain. Ja pitää heti juosta, mutta hyvää koodailla. Ei, kiitoksia hänellä tosi paljon ja toivottavasti nähdään tässä vähän paremmalla aikaa. Alright? Ei muuta kuin hyvää niin viikkoa ja kaikkea muutakin pääsiäistä ja mitä kaikki. Make games, give secret buffs to older accounts, win arguments. Very good. Old dog, I like that. How's it going? Prätkähiiret. Yeah, I think that's Biker Mice from Mars. My favorite was obviously Pokemon. Yeah. You guys remember when Pokemon first came out? Holy shit, it was so good. It was so freaking good. I was hooked. I loved the shit out of Pokemon. All right. We got 2 big raids. Welcome, Hannes, beautiful people, one more time. We're gonna continue for a little bit longer. So we are currently working on my game, Shadows of Tuonela. The Finns are gonna recognize the Tuonela part. I'm just gonna show it real quick before we continue. So this game is taking inspiration from Runescape Classic and also Finnish folklore, so Kalevala and all that good stuff. So this is our main character. I'm just gonna like name myself. I'm gonna be a Hoenak fan now. Yep, that's me. We have 2D characters, so they are kind of like sprites. They are paper, and these are some NPCs roaming around, and we can fight them, much like in RuneScape Classic. It's kind of like this chill point and click. Ooh, we one-shot him. I think that was the first one we one-shot. Damn. Yeah, so it's an RPG game. So there's a lot of kind of like MMO vibes. So you can craft and you can do fishing and you can do mining and you can do PvE. There's a couple of bosses coming for the game. But this game is more about the PvP at the end of the day. At least that's the point. So you're gonna be fighting other players in the Manala. So we have Manala, this is Tori, which is the marketplace. We have Väinölä, we have Pohjola. I want to show you one thing before we move on, guys. So there is a final boss in the game. And I just want to show it to you. It's gonna take a little while before we get there. I wanted to create the world kind of like that it's already feeling kind of big, even though it's mostly empty. So that's the green mineral you can mine. There's a fishing pool there, you could fish. But here in the far northwest, there is a special place. There's a special place with a special lady, and I just wanna show her because I'm so proud of her. Our artist Ilmuski, a dear friend of mine, has absolutely nailed the design of her. So she is this badass goddess, just stomping and roaming around here. Meet Louhi. She is the Louhi, and currently she doesn't attack you, but you can definitely attack her. So she's gonna be here, and you can fight her, but she's gonna kick your ass. She's gonna kick your ass, guaranteed. And I have worked on her a little. For example, when you escape, she's gonna like chase you down. She's gonna chase you down, and you gotta be a little bit of scared of her. We actually have really good gear on this character, so we might have a chance to go kind of like after her. So let's do some food here. All right, here we go. Let's bring Louhi to her knees. By the way, guys, if you want to help me, it will help me a lot. You can wishlist the game. It doesn't cost a thing. It just requires you to press the link and press the wishlist button. It's on Steam. The game's gonna come out on Steam, and yeah. The wishlist is kind of like the currency of Steam for game developers. So, oh, we killed her. and she drops a droplet of Tuonela. Let's go. So I'm gonna just eat a couple of ahven. I got some blueberries and stuff. She's not that difficult right now, but we're gonna add her some. We're gonna buff her. We're gonna buff her before the game comes out, before the beta comes out. There it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the little demo, and I hope you guys wishlisted the game. That would help me a lot. Kiitoksia, kiitoksia. All right, so the salvage station. Now I'm finally gonna focus for 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to focus for 30 minutes. Okay, so we are updating salvage UI with the item. Salvage item is gonna be item, salvage items bright. So material requirements, we're gonna get them from the manager. We're gonna check the halved amount. Then we update the UI. So material image 1 is gonna be first default. I think that's correct. Material image. I think that's correct. Yeah, I think that's right. Why doesn't it work? Material image. It is the image, yeah. Salvage button pressed. Huh. Then we're resetting this to that. Huh. So why doesn't it... Why did I get a feeling like it didn't work? Let's try it out one more time. We need to identify what's wrong before we can fix it. Doing games is surprisingly complex. You gotta be like mindful about new features, because first you obviously gotta like fix the old ones. So let's go bank, and we're gonna take, I don't know, let's take our fishing trident and our pickaxe, and let's try to salvage them. So we're gonna go here, and okay, so these are they are definitely not looking good right now. What if I press this? Yeah, these are... It is broken. It is just broken. Oh, that's why. First default sprite. So this is supposed to be the black Inuit, for example. And this is supposed to be like blood. Alright. But it didn't update now, did it? So when we're going here, material image, wait. Okay, so this is wrong. Material requirements. So I think what we need to do here is kind of like material requirements. Do we have like 0 item icon? Is that okay? So that seems right. And then do this, do this basically, right? We're just gonna be like add a question mark here, and if it doesn't exist, then we're gonna do default. Same here, same thing here. Okay, so that should work in my opinion. Material requirements is I think it has like an item and amount. So I think that should work. But I have been wrong before. But let's see. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Let's see. We're hosting. Let's go. All right, so yeah, we have the default shit here. Now when we press this, yeah, it shows we're getting 0. We're getting 0 of these. So that's not... Okay, so here you're getting 1. Okay, so what happens if I press this? Do I get 1 of the fragments? All right, I got it. What if I do this? Do I get 0 fragments? Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's not like it's completely dog shit, but I kind of like think we should get rid of it if there's nothing that you're getting. Yeah. Get shit done. Damn right, my friend from India. Okay, let's I think we can commit that. I think that's pretty fine. So salvage station now shows the correct material requirement icons. So that's something. Helgeir! No, dog shit. How's it going, Helgeir? So that's pretty good. No, like proper shit, human shit, get shit done. No. You can do that on your own time. Alright. So, is there any low-hanging fruit that we could do here? I don't want to start anything major here. Let's take a look at our beautiful Discord. We have a channel for Shadows of Tuonela. So here's kind of like our notes. So we have the rings. We did the rings. We have done the smelter. So there's dueling and then there's new NPCs. Let's take a look at... I think Ilomski actually has worked on the next NPC. So let's see if he is here. Let's see here. I think it's gonna be under NPCs. New bots? No. Boss bots? No. Maybe under art. We have arts, NPCs. They are all here! Guys, they are all here. Oh my god, Ilumski has absolutely popped off. Oh my god, look at this. We have the beautiful enemies here. Oh my lord. So he's looking a little big. But look at that. Let's bring him somewhere so that he doesn't get, underappreciated, because he's a little bit transparent. So let's make it here. Look at that. Holy shit, he's so cool. He's easy. And then we have Kokko. Look at Kokko. Oh my god, these are so fucking cool. Ilowski has totally knocked it out of the park. Then we have Son of Tuoni. These are gonna be the 3 NPCs for the game. We're gonna be bringing them to life tomorrow, but I think we can do something today already. Oh my god, they are so fucking cool. I love all of them. So, if you want to support his work, all of the donations go to him, basically. So, yeah, I think he deserves the full money. Maybe even some extra. Look at the bad boys. So, the Heezy is gonna be the first mob, kind of like the first enemy. Kokko is gonna be the second one, and Son of Tuoni is gonna be the third NPC. They are looking fire. Oh my god, they are so good. Okay, so let's see. So we have Heezy here. Heezy obviously doesn't have much to him. I wonder if we could use... So they are here. I think he has given them life. I'm just kind of like wondering where they are. So let me go like search for goblin. So we have skeleton assets. We have an animator already. We have the goblin and we have a texture. So how has he done it? Do we have Heezy or something? Yeah, we have Heezy idle, Heezy run. Cool stuff, really cool stuff. Now, how do we make him come to life? So this is the kind of like... I wonder if there's something. So there is a prefab. Wait. So this is the prefab, is it? It's a little big, but I don't know if it's too big, to be honest. Let's bring in Louhi as a comparison. How big Louhi is. So if we go over here and we bring in Louhi. Okay, so these guys are just like humongous. They are humongous. These guys are just like way too big. Way too big. Let's scale it down to like 0.2. So where are you now? Alright, so I think that's probably a little bit more like it. So that's 0.2. If you put it like next to her and on the ground. Yeah, I think that's actually quite good size for him. His is gonna be pretty small. Then Cockabird, I think he should be a little bit bigger. So I'll make it like 0.3 on all of the axes, and I'll make him roam the earth. So now he's still too big. Let's do 0.2. Yeah. So I think it actually scales down, scales pretty well. So these Cockabirds are gonna be big. Maybe Louhi could be even bigger. Then we have Son of Tuonela. Let's try to do like 0.2. See how that is. I think that's looking pretty good as well. He's not in line though, so let's change that. So I think the 0.2 is actually looking kind of fire. So these are the NPCs in the building. Love it. Love each and one of them. So if we bring our player next to them, our player's gonna be like this size basically. Yeah, so player's gonna be bigger than Heezy, but smaller than the rest. I think that's good stuff. Good stuff. Damn, they are looking fire. Now, what do we need to do to make them come to life is we gotta do a bunch. So basically, I think we're gonna do like a parent. So we're gonna do empty. This is gonna be Heezy NPC. And the Heezy NPC is, I think that's probably gonna be fine. Then we just bring in the goblin like underneath, and we're gonna make this go 0. And we're gonna like put him down. All right. Still a little bit. There it is. So there's Heezy. And let's take some inspiration like how we've done it. So he needs a capsule collider, Namus agent. Let's do those. So capsule collider. Let's see how the... Where is it? Okay, so it's like completely off. So I think this should be at the parent. Wait. So why are you so off? Did I just change the wrong? I think I changed the wrong shit. Let's bring you down to like 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0. So now it's gonna be 1. And the goblin, let's take you down up a notch. Okay, so I think that's kind of what it is. Maybe a little bit. Be a little bit less. Something like that. Now, let's see how the capsule is. So this should be... let's make it a little bit like that. and then change it tad higher. See if we can see it better here. See if we can work on him a little bit. All right, so the collider is there. Let's bring it up a little bit. I think it should be something like this. Can be a little bit more narrow. The height is fine. Yeah, those are all fine in my opinion. Then we're gonna give him. We're gonna give him nav mesh agent. Just gonna copy these values. Nav mesh agent. Paste the values. Let's see if the. Okay, so I'm not seeing it for some reason. I hope it's correct. I hope it's correct. I don't see the nav mesh agent. For some reason, I don't see it. Well, I hope it's there. Then we're gonna do. We need network object. We need player state, base controller. So base controller. Yes, add a network object. Then we need player state. Let's bring this a little bit higher. It's gonna be easier to read. Have it like, okay, so I suppose you can't have it higher than that. What else do we need? Player state, base controller, network transform, and NPC movement. So network transform, and lastly NPC movement. All right, now then we need references to everything. So let's have a look at it. So the health of these guys is gonna be low. Let's do something like 5. Yeah, they need a health bar, so we should probably take a look at that right now. So inside low, here for example, this was pretty much all she had, but then on her, she has health canvas like as a child, so let's do that. It should be like here, so we're gonna go under UI and check for health canvas. There it is. I'm gonna bring it down here, and it's looking a little big. So he doesn't need a chat visual parent, and he doesn't need a name tag either. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna move it like so. And the health bar could be a tad lower, I suppose. Damage taken, I think that's probably fine. What else does he need? Low hit boss. So obviously, I don't know if the IK managers are set here because I'm not seeing them. I wonder if Ilomsky has done it somewhere, because he has done the animations, which I would assume needs these. So I'm kind of like wondering, like where are they? Where are they then? So we have the enemy NPCs here, but we don't have the like the rest of the work. I wonder if he's pushed them. Or maybe they are in another branch. Maybe they are in another branch. I don't know. So let's take a look at the prefabs. Maybe there's something I missed. So we have prefabs, buildings, crafting, environment, fishing, inventory, items, managers, NPCs. Would make sense that they would be here, but they're not. See, scriptable objects. Yeah, so they are definitely not here. Let's take a look at our version control. So basically, can we like search different persons? That is a good question. What about let's take a look at the crafting, graphics, all net hall, combat. That none of those seem right. Yeah. So I think what we gotta do here is I gotta like consult Ilomsky of has he pushed the kind of like the rigged character somewhere. I'm gonna save this. We might need to do this again. And we're gonna continue tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a really juicer stream because, well, we're gonna be putting all of these NPCs to life. It's gonna be one of the biggest, like, literally the biggest things still left to do. So really can't wait for that. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. If there's any new viewers, please drop a follow on both YouTube and Twitch. We do this every work day. This week's Friday is a little bit question mark because of Easter. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted. And I always give the best information on Discord. But hey, drop a follow please. I would really appreciate it. Let's raid someone. So there's Megatron, Clayman. Should we look for someone new? Should we look for someone new? So software and game development. Let's have a look at the category. Maybe there's someone we could raid. Mitsuguru. French. Dinio. Someone's doing Godot. English pixel art. English. Oh, hi, Mark. Dear hiring manager. What is this? What is this? The freaking ads. The freaking ads, guys. Full stack developer, web engineer, problem creator. I can appreciate that. This is a tip to all the fellow streamers. Please set up your ads. Having like pre-roll ads is gonna make people turn away. Like I'm not gonna be waiting for ads many times. You know, you must buy a Minecraft meal. I hate this freaking Twitch Turbo ad. Like I can't like change the volume because of it. Like what is this? Like look at this shit. Oh my god, this is so freaking annoying. I hate Twitch sometimes. Like, is there a way to get rid of this shit? Because I can't like okay.
I mean, this candidate's not ID.
He looks like a nice fella. He's not doing game dev though.
IDs.
I'm trying to press
And then I need to add those
like
in as
away, but I'm not getting. I'm not getting away.
Good.
I hate it. I freaking hate it. Mitsuguru, Witherways, indie game dev. Maybe we'll say hi to Mitsuguru. Ooh, that's French. That's French, all right. I don't know French, guys. Checky codes. There's some plugins I might use, but not for legal reasons. Gnomes of War, open world survival. Yeah, let's go here, guys. Let's go here. We haven't met her, so here we go, guys. Exactly. Let's raid Jackie codes, and let's go say hi. All right. It looks like she's got a wonderfully charming pixel art game. Looks a little like tower defense. I could be wrong. So let's go say hi. Hey, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna try to start a little bit earlier, but I can't promise anything.
Okay, we got.
Bye bye. Let's go say hi. Bye bye.
It's just a little too much. Jesus Christ.